ladies, gentlemen, and other entity. We are back. Gonna do short practice for getting a run in, and then that will be it for the night. But all right, that's it. Multiple people. Send it back to type. This takes a long way. This is the only one that does like a more hard reset. Okay. Yeah. There's the cup. Eating up again. Oh, jeez. Going too fast. I'm getting a little mashy. Definitely still having struggles keeping him low. I definitely can't get like the super low that I'm getting here. I cannot get at as a 3-card. Because half the time I'm either inputting too fast or thank you very much for the good luck, Elite. Hope you're having a good evening. We're just trying to get our practice hits in and not be mashy, but also not drop our combos and keep them nice and low. Because if you go too fast on the roll for the short hop, you get those. And I'm trying to kind of break that. Because, like, that right there that I got up to is about the max speed you can really do. I'm trying to set that as my default speed. Kind of by adjusting the distance of my drag. Getting too fast on the third hit there, the third input, and it's making me drop some. I'm wondering if there are certain times in the game where taking off high jump would actually benefit us for combos. Like, um, alright, feeling super great about where we're landing with those, but take that. We're gonna go hit up a box before... Actually, no, we're gonna go over to Traverse Town, up a candle for a second, then go deep jungle for some destructibles there, because it'll practice the thing. Then go redo Dragon Bell, or Dragon Bell, then redo. God, the margin is so fucking thin. Because yeah, the margin between am I making it and am I going too fast is so close. Yeah, ideally I'd rather strike the balance between this, the under. That way I don't have very many dropped hits. Because, yeah, like the three variations all, like, have a very consistent, like, hand feel for me. I even have, like, a band-aid on that thumb right now. Alright. Over to Deep Jungle. Try a couple things here. Practice. Click on the combat pluses. That's gonna be down. That combo comes out a lot faster than the finisher or normal. Is that it? This one? Okay. We killed that box real good. Alright. We're gonna go over to Riku 2, which that's gonna be one or Riku 1, 5. Which is This is before Dragon Mail, right? Okay. Gonna do 1 round of Dragon Mail, and then Mal, or Dragon Mail, and then Pikachu, and then and we did itemless. Fucking okay. Like, all right, that was nice at least. We didn't mash. We got itemless. Only practice, but that's the best Dragon Mail we've had since transitioning back. Weirdest camera angle I've had coming out of here because I did a centering of my camera. Like a dum-dum. Right? Hey, on the loose. How ya doing? Hope your night is treating you well. We're getting in a tiny bit more practice here. We're doing this, and then we're jumping right into a no reset run because we have work in the morning. Only get the one tonight. No, slow. And I was too fast on that. Nice. God damn it. God damn it. Getting the jump, honestly, is being fucking weird. Thank you. Honestly, so okay, there's if you want a little bit of information, there's like a couple of things you can look for timings wise. The first, let me just back to my quick here. So yeah, like if you let him break out at all, like he will almost always instantly go into a DM once he's past a certain health threshold. But there's a couple of different cues you can go off of for DM skip, and if you're super duper struggling with it, I would really recommend getting used to it with ground combos only, just for a little bit in practice till like you can get that DM skip, or you feel really comfortable with like continuing the combo. And it's like super clear when doing ground combos. So you're always going to get 4 hits on ground combos. You can't get hits out fast enough to get the extra cheeky hit you can technically get with air comboing with 5 hits. You end up hitting his revenge value. That's how that works. But the audio cue you're looking for, if you're an audio cue kind of person, is his third laugh in the ha ha ha. That's when you're initiating your next action. based on audio cues. If you're in the ground combo loop, there's a visual cue as well. There's actually two different visual cues you can use. I don't really like the one that Violin goes over in his video. It's way less accurate, I find, and a little bit more subjective, visually speaking. He talks about Riku's blade being like parallel to the ground as a visual cue. So there's that one, technically speaking. But the one I find to be way, way, way more consistent is Sora staggers when the spin attack happens because you end up parrying on that fourth hit, essentially. And as he does that, he stumbles backwards, and then his back foot resets. I'm actually gonna just load that up again real quick to kind of demonstrate. Do this one, yeah. So, one moment. And basically, you're just looking to initiate your next single empty hit, because again, we don't have any combo pluses on beginner. So our grounds are 1, 1, 2, 3s to do this. You can do it a little bit with him out of Dark Aura mode, but he can break out of it, charge up, and all that nonsense. So you see how he does that little stutter step? And I swing as soon as he's finished doing that stutter step and his foot has reset. Nope. So yeah, you saw me kind of doing it there in the pre-aura phase, but you can't really lock him fully pre-aura. But yeah, so he does that little stutter step and the back foot kind of sets. And as soon as his back foot sets, you can swing again. And you can loop him on the ground like that. When you're making the transition into the air combos, you're looking for either a visual or that same audio cue. You're looking to hit him during that third laugh for the air combo version of it. We're going to reset this one time since I did a out and back in. And that's what I'm largely using. There is a visual cue you can use for the there's a visual cue you can use for the air combos, which is basically you're like waiting, you're like holding slightly back on the control stick as you're doing all of these, and you're waiting for Sora to start turning around because he's likewise staggering coming out of that, so there's a little window where he can't actually respond. So we're looking for his ability to be responsive, which is kind of the same thing of like we're out of the stagger animation that Sora does, which ends up eating up basically that same amount of time. The problem with doing it out of the air is because you land on the air, the stagger doesn't take the same amount of time, and so we look for that slight turnaround and then jump hit directly out of that. So that's kind of the visual you're looking for when trying to go for the either 4-hit air combo or the 2-3 hit air combo, because the like most optimized, shouldn't quote that. The most optimized version of the fight is to do 2 air hits, 3 air hits, because you can get in 2 very quickly, and then the 3 pattern to get him to the DM value and get that extra bit of damage. Yeah, if you're going for air combos, there's a high likelihood that you're going too quickly. It's something that I've been running into when trying to get used to that myself just now. Like it's one of those things. I have a lot of information, a lot of knowledge. My execution is fucking trash. Like right now, I'm finding that I'm having better luck for myself in starting the pattern, or starting and restarting the pattern with a ground hit because I know the timing, without doing the jump, and then going into a 3-hit jump combo from there. Yeah. If you're getting the parry off of his spin attack and immediately jumping, then yeah, you're going too quickly, which is causing him to have that breakout window because there's after the spin attack, there's a brief window where he isn't staggerable. And basically what we're trying to do is get the next stagger, because you can get 3 staggers and then he retaliates. But if he's not staggerable, then he gets the opportunity to then react and break out of the loop. Of course. Yeah. I like being a good source of information, even if I don't do the best on implementing it. We'll see about that. We got a 6-second the last time we did this, kind of out of the blue. Not expecting that at all, but we'll see how today goes. We only have the time for the one run, so. Bruh. Oh my god. That was not good. But, is what it is. I got no jumps, and then I spent time chasing them around, didn't lock on at all. It's shenanigans. We'll see how I do with comboing this box. Oh, too slow on trying to get that. I comboed the box correctly, the potion went a ways away, that's slightly annoying. Alright, well, not good on that. That's okay. Keeping it choking. My opening to this was freaking horrendous, so anything that's not super, super bad is going to inevitably be better, so a 329 Dark Side one is pretty oof. EVA. Oh, 230s. Okay. It's not amazing, but it's okay. We can deal with that. So I think we've actually found that, yeah, talking to Waka first is fastest. It doesn't necessarily have to do with specifically talking to Selphie last. It has to do with, I believe we have found that we are closest in initial position to Waka. So we get that initial turnaround because of our proximity to him, and then do the walk across. Oh my god. Ugh. That was so bad. I was supposed to throw a potion there. What am I doing? What am I doing? That's okay. We're gonna keep it going. It's 7.5 seconds faster, which means I fucked up less things, but it's still just like, what was that? So yeah. I believe that is the case. I don't know 100%, But yeah, I think it basically boils down to like a very small reduction in volume of overall movement necessary, essentially. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, and because once you've talked to one of them, you end up walking the same distance to any of the other ones from there. Um, like, you want the shortest distance for the first one. Again, I haven't done exact timing on it. I don't know if anyone else really has. It is a very, like, tight bit of platforming, but it's what Nintendo does, and I think it's pretty close. Like, it seemed marginally faster to me, and with trying to go too fast on that. There's a little bit of a lull after the first set of beats that I need to. And then the other thing is, like, yes, we found that swimming after getting the rope to get the log is faster. Using the barrel is actually slower, but it's more consistent. Hello, grab the frickin' mushroom, bud. I wish that thing's hitbox were not so fricking tiny. It all has to do with the, like, tree roots hitbox, really. And it, like, depending on how you take the approach, you ending up with collision with that instead of collision with the mushrooms hitbox. But it's still just very annoying. Fair. And there's a lot of stuff that just like flies by and then you don't see again because it's like, oh, I didn't check for a day and a half. Like, guess that strat's just gone. Unless somebody else calls it out. And that's one of the things that I want to get going after I get my goal is really get a community YouTube channel going, where people can just post up these like timing videos and like guide videos, and then we can actually have a single link that people can easily go back and check rather than having to like know that a conversation took place in Discord and go looking for it. Like I created a whole YouTube channel specifically for mods to be able to have access to and all of that shit. Like over a year ago. Just never really got traction, partially because I wasn't making a whole lot in the way of content for it myself, and I wasn't like continuing to push the issue. Like ideally, I think I want to have it set up to where there's playlists on a like per game basis, kind of. And fucking, like, I'm going too fast. Which also means I'm gonna be bleeding time here like nobody's business. I'm, like, trying way too hard to rapidly input on that tree. My coconut gathering used to be relatively quick. Now it is not. I'm gonna start bleeding time, yeah. Which means I'm gonna bleed some of that 7.5. If not most. Yeah, most of it. Not terribly surprised. I can afford. Okay, I can afford one reset. I'm gonna go hit a tree real quick. Do I have a Destiny Island save? On Destiny. Oh, that's pre-Destiny Island. Alright. I'm gonna go hit a tree a bit. Just to get my comboing a little bit better. And then we're gonna keep going. Locking on here is horrible because we can't actually lock on to the same thing over and over again. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. And this is part of why I'm having issues with the comboing on the box and the barrel. Alright. Oh! I don't know why I just went. I mean, it's more so just like there's different speeds at like different points in the game is something I'm finding. Like with high jump versus regular jump, you just combo differently. And like, I was perfectly fine, and I think some of it's also just the audio cues for me, like doing the combos with Oathkeeper on the sign, or the globe, or the candle, all totally fine. It's the same fucking audio sound. With the staff or the wooden sword, the audio is different. Playback's a little bit different. So, getting it to come out the same way, given that I'm using some amount of audio cueing for my patterning, as opposed to just raw timing, makes that a little bit more complicated and challenging. Okay, that was better. Not like ideal, but better. Yay, backward jump. Alright. We'll take that. Got the air combo. I don't know if that was mashy, I couldn't really tell. I was a little too preoccupied with trying to actually get it done. That's not what we want. Talk to the kids twice. Thank you, thank you. Ever so slightly early. Alright, well, not ideal, but we'll take it. Got a little mashy in there. Need to slow down, slow down. Except right here. I know I can exit that out a little bit earlier. I always get a little bit paranoid, but... Alright. 9.9, still not amazing, but we'll take it. Sub 320. Hey. Definitely mushy. We need to slow down on the comboing. Roll a little bit faster, but the 2 and 3 hits be a little bit slowed down so that the inputs are cleaner. Oh. Press forward too soon. Awkward. Oh my god. That's the last reset I literally can't afford. Yeah, I mean, so it's not too crazy when you think about it. Like, for the high damage fights that you have to deal with, in a more meaningful way, where you're not just like stop strats or something like that. We're using arrow, so the defense ups are kind of accommodated for in that way. Like, you still are taking more damage, but most of the game we really shouldn't be taking damage in a meaningful way, such that it increases the risk of death particularly much. Might help if I actually see cutscenes. So the 8 seconds, roughly, that you save excuse me. Ugh, I think it's slower than last time. Oh, well. The 8 seconds that you save out of that is super meaningful at a top level. Like, all 3 of the top runners are well within that margin of each other. Really on my start there. Second combo was good. Got the backward jump. Excuse me. Alright. Slightly better on this platform, I think. But it kind of evens out with the worse on the platform. Ugh. God damn it. Okay. When will we get done with this run? 2.5 hours, 12:45. Yeah, okay. Have a good night, sleep well, and thanks for coming around to hang out and chat. And thank you very much for the good luck. Thank you very much for checking out the VOD as well. Of course, I am always here for a chat and am happy to share any information I have. I'm glad it was informative and hope it helps nail down Riku 2 a little bit better for you. Sleep tight in the meantime. I'd offer to tuck you again in, like some of our other members of the community, with emotes. But I am not that good at the multitasking aspect of things. Ugh. Good night. Go slow. I think I just got 3 almost frame perfect skips there. We're pretty damn close. Alright, a little awkward there, getting bapped, that's okay. Again, got bapped a little more, that's okay. Right, and... Ooze me. Potion, please. Alright, got the air combo. It was a pretty high jump, that's okay. Had a million miles to go. Alright, that's definitely faster on that platform complete. not amazing, but we'll take it. Okay. 31 save point touch is sloppy as hell. Shadows, but what we're gonna get, and we're just gonna roll with it. Alright, we could have one less X input there, but c'est la vie. Back to 9.9. We like the 319s apparently today. Still got, you know, almost 13 seconds to save there against ourselves, but we'll get there. Alright. Decent. There, the double barrel toss. Go. Still a little too early. Thought I paused enough. No. A little too early. Come on. Ugh. Releasing joystick awkwardly. Alright, let's see if we can grab the mushroom a little more. Shall we? Marginally better. Well, not great. Ran into the wall behind it. Alright. Out we go. Alright. Not worrying about swinging at that again. Not sure what was happening with the camera there. Riku's out here trying to sabotage us from the very beginning. Alright. Brace any. Now let's see about hitting a tree. That was decent hitting until the very end, but that all worked out okay because that was the last coconut we needed anyway. But RNG was not in our favor though. Alright, let's see what we can do with Dark Side 2. Shall we? Only losing a little bit this time. Can get it before the coup. Alright. Chips. Very good skip on that last one. One more loading heart. Skip. Okay. That's a pretty darn good Dark Side 2, even if we didn't get parries. Means we didn't get extra XP. That's okay. Sometimes if you get 2 parries out of Dark Side 2 and got some extra shadows during Dark Side 1, you can end up actually up on your XP enough to where you one less soldier for the level up during Gargon. That is not going to be the case this time. As soon as the camera pan starts in that previous one, you can skip the cutscene. Alright, there's 5. Very sloppy and slow, but take it. I think we're gonna end up losing some time here, because even if we have like amazing fight out of this, that Shadows was pretty bad. But I did not jump high enough to actually get, or at the correct time to get over the fireball, and I had to suffer through that. With all of the comboing. Tried to skip a little bit too early there, we screwed that. And Good combo with that. Almost didn't make that one because we were a little slow on the combo, but we got it, so okay, that. Alright. Let's see how well we can. Yep. A little bit of chasing around, but okay. Oh my god. Thing needs to fucking stop. So bad. This should have been time save, but that fucking hand split and then not actually getting the kill. Ugh. Oh well. We can still save some time here. Alright, getting through all of our tutorial nonsense. Alright, a little bit weird. I don't know that that's actually going to be faster in the long run. Yeah, no, it probably isn't. Rather than just pushing up. I'm going to do our second main. Alright. And we get to go hang up. Okay, so definitely not off to a great start on this one. But we have plenty of room to recover. We definitely killed a little bit of our time save in Traverse Town before leaving because the menu was sloppy, but not too bad. Habit, booty. way Wonderland's gone relatively so far. We'll see how Crank Tower goes. Clear of these. Clear was okay. Alright, can we guess the right box? I want to say 1. That's what we're going with. Hey, got the box. Heck yeah. Alright. Not too bad, and a decent fade out. Definitely got a teensy bit mushy. Bad angle in there. No random enemy spawning this time, please. I say most of these things to myself because, well, I'm the one who screws things up and causes bad things to happen. There's only me to blame. In most instances. Sometimes there is smart. But almost never. Like that. That was entirely me. I ran forward instead of just grabbing the ledge. Eh. Losing 5 there. Rough. But c'est la. I have no idea how to take my potential struggle here. Some on Power Wilds, decent chunk on that. Really tight on Clayton and Waterfall though. So I think it's going to be tight overall. We're technically ahead coming out of Wonderland. Not nearly as ahead as we would have liked. I think we have a little bit over 20 seconds of available time saved there. Given that I have like a minute and a half between Darkside 1 and End of Agrabah, not looking great for EB odds, but you know, it still happened. Like, we still have a lot of run ahead of us. That's very tight. Dave Aladdin's got some time on it. Pot Centipede wasn't great. Tigerhead was okay. We missed one cycle Jafar, so that's our biggest early game. Genie Jafar was kind of meh as well. Definitely saved some time there. EC2 was trash. Fight. We had shenanigans there. LSB was actually okay. Ogi 1 wasn't bad. Oh, we have all sorts of time saves. Rick will be getting them. Alright, that was sloppy and a lot of single hits, but it saved some time, so we'll take it. We're getting the log. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. I clanked too low. Right. Oh. God damn it. Lost. Like most of my time. Right there. That movement was decent. Okay. And back in the tank. A little slow. Alright, clear there. Alright, let's try not to re-land the same exact spot this time. Hey, we were successful at that thing. Okay. Honestly, not too bad, because I just chased around. Okay, thank you, Donald. Alright, that one wasn't bad. Like not losing too much time there, all things considered. That entry and re-entry. The re-entry I did at the 10 cost me saving time. Saved a little bit, should have saved more. Played it poorly after the fires. Should have just not worried about the last fire anyway. Okay, well, we're on here now. Go. Oh, 1. We'll take that. Okay. Good fruit. Decent movement there. And Goofy pushing him around, so I'm losing even more time. Fucking 12 seconds plus. Brutal. Fucking. Excuse me. Grab the freaking ledge. Excuse me. Grab. What the fuck is? Okay. Oh. It's just another 20 some odd seconds. Okay. If I PB with this, this is going to be the stupidest thing to go against. Like, the urge to reset is really, really strong, but we're just not going to. I need to jump more into the corner. It's just bad jumping. Like I am trying to jump further out because I want to avoid the double ledge grab, but like I don't get the double ledge grab most of the time. And burning that much time to jumping the fuck around like that is bad. I haven't done that in a hot minute though. Momentary audio glitches. Hopefully not anything lasting for stream or recording. I'm gonna laugh when it's a trade out of this for having a decent Jafar, and it's still just like, oh yeah, you got another 203, but like it's a lower 203, but you just traded out what you did wrong. Fucking. This is why consistency is important, and I'm horrible at consistency, so. And our journey back to Traverse. I'm going to quickly run away and get some water. Alright. Back and in action. I knew that was going to happen. I was just way the fuck too far back on the box because of where I jumped from. And a lot of that boiled down to dodge roll placements and walking placement before that. Bad. Oh well. get our conversations with Leon done out of the way. You know something I just realized? I think this game is the first true three-dimensional rendering of Aerith we got. Because we hadn't gotten Advent Children at this point. And she only had appeared in 7, really. So, like, we got, I think, like, the polygonal version. But, yeah, like, true, full 3D face rendering stuff within gameplay. Because you had, like, the cutscene versions and stuff. But one that we could actually just, like, walk around. Because this was still relatively early in the genesis of 3D games in general. Right? And let's get cell going. And 3, 2, 1, and bell tower. Not bad. A little bit better, but not bad. Alright. Decent move. Okay, man. What on? Definitely could have cut that last dodge roll. Already bleeding time. Great. 6 seconds of loss. That's honestly not terrible. Slightly on that. That's okay. Still, I think better than last time. I think last time I had to exit out and come back in and other bullshit. Get a little memo about taste gummy, a boost gummy, burn. Memo about wormholes, or warp holes, whatever you want to call them. I don't actually remember what the game genuinely calls them. One, I've been speedrunning it for the most part for the last forever. Two, I've been playing this one on Japanese for 3 years now. Alright. Yeah. Didn't need that last one. Right. Up. And off to the desert. Pretty much even. Don't love that, but that's okay. Let's just see about not losing more time here. Right. Okay. Not amazing, but we'll take it. Ooh, that was close. Alright. Alright, 9 out of them. We'll take, I don't know, yeah, I just barely didn't make the loads. Okay. Alright, we recovered a little bit of our time. Point 4, we'll take it. It's a time save. Not an amazing time save, but considering it was a room away, we'll take it. Alright, got our little hop. We'll still take that. And that. Alright. Decent movement up to this point. Off to do the fight. Let's see if we can actually get one cycle this time. That's good. That's okay. And a best segment by 1.3. There we fucking go. All of our time is back. Thank you, Aladdin, for the extra damage. That is part of what made the difference in making that fight faster. It still can be faster because my combos were not. Okay. Was a little too fast. Thank you very much for the green split. We actually just blue splitted on base Jafar as well, which is why we're green at all. But definitely a little slow on some of the combos, and was getting a little too fast at the end of being Jafar, but still overall not bad. Yeah, it was a 1.3 second blue, so nothing like super crazy, but it's still blue, so we take it. Also, good evening. Hope you're doing alright, Eric. Welcome in. And thank you for the good luck. This run has been all over the place. But we're keeping it, we'll win. Kind of expect to lose some time here, but we'll see. I mean, I definitely know that I still have time to save here, but it's about doing it. God. Get your shit together, me. I'm sorry to hear that. Life can definitely be all over the place. Yeah, I'm not in until 10, but I still gotta work in the morning. So I'm literally doing this and then piecing the fuck out. I'm guessing yours is a lot earlier than that. But I know definitely know the pain of early morning. I'm okay. It's been a fucking week. I've been working every day. I had my friend's memorial. I still got 2 more days of work ahead of me. And then I finally get, I think I have 3 days off right now. But that's probably gonna get eaten up by doing shit with the fiance and chores and possibly interacting with my mom. Like, while I will have the days off from work, I won't necessarily get to use them to unwind, per se. But that's just life. Oh. Well, regardless of whatever else ends up happening in this run, even if it doesn't PB, we got another blue segment, so we're shaving away at that Sumfest again. I also got Jesus the spreadsheet for doing comparisons himself, and hopefully that helps on narrowing down where they can save some time and hopefully knock out a PB themselves pretty soon. Alright, let's keep this decent movement going. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, now comes the hard part. Oh boy. Alright, so far so good, so far so good. Okay, don't care about that. Off we go. Fuck yes. Alright. Excuse me, Air Soldier. I would prefer you did. Alright, that was some fucking clean movement. We stand to maybe have a new best segment here if we don't fuck up this fight too bad. We'll see. Okay, excuse me. Also, what the fuck? First as fuck image there. 1 second, blue. We'll take it. We'll take it. It's a blue. It's improvement. Fuck yes. What was up with its head? That was creepy as all shit. Fucking Riku, like, pulling aggro to the side or some shit. Like, ah. Fight was good. Not as good as it could be, but that's getting to be a much tighter. Dude. What am I doing? Okay. Oh god. Yeah, I did not reset my bests when I reset my splits from my D-Rust running. I did reset this for when I like rerouted to get flare in, so but it is a true blue to the like flare routing. Alright, that was fucking awkward because we dropped a hit in there, but still saved some time. So, we take it. But still got a bunch of time to save in there. The menu was sloppy and the fight was okay. Now let's get our asses over to Halloween Town. Yeah. Like, it's a true blue in the sense of the word of that is the best I have done since rerouting. Like, obviously, I don't know how that compares against... Like, it's objectively slower than Chamber 3 skip, because you're just doing more shit. But comparing the two makes no sense because you're saving time elsewhere that you are losing out on if you do Chamber 3 skip. So, yeah. It is the best I have ever done that split. Almost forgot to do the engine here. Right. And over to Monstro. Alright. So. Also looking at the comparison for Jesus' splits versus my splits against Nintendo splits, it did go to highlight like about how much timing-wise I should be in relation to the like Dumbo skip versus not Dumbo skip routing, and it's a little embarrassing how not ahead I am on splits where I'm supposed to be ahead. So I got a lot of time to save left this run in general. Because Dumbo skip number 1 should put this route well ahead of the Nintendo route for that one particular thing. Not for like anything else, but have a good night, Eric, and good luck with work in the morning. Thank you for the good luck on the rest of this. Hope you sleep well. Have a good veg. file. Okay. Not too bad on the menu. Still could be a lot faster. Hello, excuse me. Door, don't video camera angle, please. Hey, fuck yes. Alright. Better, still could have been faster. And part of the reason I know it can be faster. Part of the reason I know it can be faster is because it can actually decrease my summon value. 7. Alright, fucked up tombstones. This should save time at least. Well, probably not the best. Well, 15. Please not black fungus. Fuck. My god. That's so much wasted time there. Alright, well, we're losing time here because having black fungus there, having to go back over, having a sloppy clean up of that fight. Not looking good. But what it is. Honestly, as long as it's not 11 seconds of loss, which it might not more than 12 that I just saved, I'll be pretty okay with it. About to start. Okay. Not more than, so we'll take it. Oh my god. Alright. If we can get dice reflect, that'd be great. If not, hopefully heartless. We'll see. That's not what we intended to do. Go. I don't know the trick to getting the extra hit in. Go, got dice reflect, got a decent button. Yay! We saved most of our time. Okay. Combos were a little slow, but we take it. Almost a minute up. Ooh. Goofy. Killing me. Oh my god. Okay. Not an amazing Oogie 2, but we'll take it. Book one. Okay. Pass out the door. And off to Neverland. Alright. And... Oh, shit. Yuck. Little bit of time loss to inconsistency of movement. A little early on attempt that. Get out the door. Yep. Okie dokie. Empty. And anti-sword time. Let's go. See how we do. How we do. Hop on underneath Goofy and get it. Fast fade, dead even, and alright. Hey Murphy, thank you very much for the good luck, and yeah, it's gotten some, oh my god, fucking ladder, I'm just we've had some blue splits, and some kind of blue splits. Some are like real, and some are from splitting splits down into more granular. Or a more granular. I'll talk more here in the summon animation. Yeah, runs had its ups and downs so far. We're ahead, which is good. Jafar was a blue split, which saved us back most of our time save that we have here. Monstro went pretty well. Halloween Town went okay, which is kind of all we needed it to be. Beginning of the game was kind of meh. But fucking getting dodged by this guy. At least he didn't fucking do it twice. That's something. Not a particularly great fight, but we'll take it. We still have a shit ton of time to save on that fight and the Anti-Sora fight, but they're closer to the best that we have put up, which is all we can really ask for in the short term. And it wasn't mashy, or at least as far as I can tell, not particularly. Good skip there. One. Back over to Neverland. One more scene. Okay. And let's see if we can do even better on this. Alright, menu is pretty clean. And back. Okay, we're going up against the best segment here, which is rough, but we'll see what we can do. Yes, not to murder the fairy godmother. Pretty decent there. And pass out the door. Fail jumping. Fine, totally fine. Bro. Really? Again with this bullshit? Fuck you, Heartless. Oh my god, okay, well. Ugh, god, I hate the Blue Rhapsodies. They are honestly the thing that does this the most. And it's so fucking troll that, like, you can't target it. Fuck you. Oh! That's so annoying that that is probably going to cost me my chance at actually PBing. And that was, like, 30 fucking seconds of just shenanigans and bullshit. And I went through the pillars like I was supposed to. Yeah, I should be done with the fight here in a moment. Really. Yeah, 12 seconds from now. Everything was so crisp up to that point, too. Fucking tragic. God, 46, 7 seconds of loss. Most of that is to a fucking Blue Rhapsody. Rhapsody. I've never really known which way to pronounce that. Ah. Tragic. Point out. Alright, off we pop. We do well on this split. We can save some time on split. They're on, like, got more time saved available to us. Sub 2 is still technically possible by 1 minute and 4 seconds. Basically, if I lose less than a minute, if I lose 1 minute and 3 seconds or less, my best segments, the rest of the run, or do better than that, I can get a sub 2 on this run. But is that likely to happen? Not really, considering maybe an amazing Anthem 1, an amazing Anthem 3, an amazing Anthem 4, EM skip on Anthem 2, EM skip on Riku 2. I think that would be itemless Dragon Mal. Like, there's so many fights between me and the end of the game where I would need a lot of stuff to go right. But we can try. Because yeah, we have Riku 1, Lesson, plus Dragon Mal, Riku 2, Behemoth, Archbehemoth, 6, Chernabog 7, Final Rest 8, 1, 9, side 3, 10, 2, 11. We've got like 16 more splits, 17 more splits. Or, well, 15 to 20 more splits. So, like 3 seconds or less per split. That is not what we meant to do. Fine. I wonder if I could use a fire before the gravity. Save on empty. Like we do for the R. I should look into that later. At least we know we're on gravity. There's that. Very confidently go through this next bit. Definitely gotta touch the save point here, because not going into that without enough. Actually, Mars. Oh, do we? We don't have to. We can just build up the MP off of hits after the first. We don't want to waste any extra time. Alright. Still haven't figured out how to do despawn, but eh. And one more cutscene, then we go beat up our friend. Stole our Keyblade temporarily, and our other friend. .5 out of 10. Off to a terrific start to try and actually get that up to. God. Honestly, not terribly surprised by that. Alright. There. One of the world. Angle. Helps us book collection. Definitely just want to take the 2 steps there. Oh my god. Alright, well that's more than the 2.5 that I had available to me. So if I save time, because I did everything else better than I ever have, or as good as. Push. Momentum persisted. Hey. so I've got two major flubs. But overall, still not bad. Alright, well, that one almost certainly following us. Go. That was risky as fuck. If I had dropped my combo at all in there, that would have been GG's. Okay. You know, I could center my camera as I come up there to make that more consistent. That's just a thought. Because then I could left dodge roll every time. The split has gone okay, aside from the wyvern following. The despawn wouldn't have been much faster anyway, so not a super big deal. Get some fast comboing. Our crisp on the rest of our movement. Pretty tight in split at least. Alright, that's almost certainly going to turn the camera angle. That's okay though. Right. Not amazing. Lost 5.5. Most of that I think is the wyvern, but fight itself was still a little slow. Comboing was only okay, but we'll take it. We have another chunk of time to save here, especially if we can replicate that item list that we did earlier. But we'll see. Okay, well, there's death. That was greedy. I should have known I was gonna die to that hit, but c'est la vie. The load in and load out of this is so slow. The fact that I only lost 25 seconds to adapt is stupid, but here we go. Okay. As I said, this run is all over the place. Through the ether, so that is what it is. Not having Goofy doing tornadoes earlier in the Riku 1 fight was definitely a waste of time there. Get a death here. All over the place. All over the place. All the combos are nicer. Our overall consistency with fights, game, not super up yet. We have 30 seconds to save here, so technically go back and if we have a decent fight. But we gotta get a decent fight. And not have ourselves get like 2. Okay, well, that was early. Really? Really? Asshole. Fucking okay. That was bad. Alright. We can do better than that. We'll keep practicing. Get better. Okay. Alright. Regardless of what else happens, got blues. So. Eking closer to the 153, which will put us at a 10-minute differential again between our sum of best and BB. There's a horde loose behind me. I'll stop it, or I'll deal with some bullshit. Okay, Donald. Bonkless. Cool. Excuse me. Jump off of the box. He does his little grumpy turnaround. Never thought I'd be giving it to a kid, blah blah blah. And Oathkeeper. So far, so good. Traverse Town. Gummy menu done, and back in Traverse Town. Boom. Popping off the pop. Ugh. So sad. I was a minute up. And Prolast Blue Rhapsody and Ragged Man. Almost 30 seconds behind. Could be worse. TBH, could be worse. Like the Riku 2 time losses, 100% our fault. Dragon Mail, like all of it's our fault. Blue Rhapsody bit is definitely a little bit more RNG-ish, but realistically I could have preserved more of my time there if I had realized it's been a little bit more reactive. What is where we're at now? Gotta work with. Alright, get to the end of our boost. That is changing. And die. Base. Mission. Coloration of the world. Revive. Vibes shift. flop on the tail end of the menu. The first half of the menu was pretty good. That was bad movement leading to this. Hopefully not too bad. Where we're gonna get the phone, but we'll find out momentarily. Well, before we can do that, cut our fucking Dumbo something short. Alright, well, we're losing time here. PB is, I think, officially dead. PB is definitely dead. Let's try Dumbo. Fuck it. We're just fucking around at this point, because holy shit, PB is so dead. Alright. Well, we'll see how far behind we end up falling. Alright, well, we have to preserve that MP for the next Dumbo skip. Excuse me? Where the fuck are you? Wyvern. Alright. God. Alright, well, yeah, PB is just so far dead. Okay. Because yeah, we're supposed to be done in 21 seconds. We haven't even done this elevator. Gonna be 2.5 minutes. All because I got super antsy and tried to go faster on my Dumbo skip, because like normally I am very slow about the dismissal, and so I was like, this is some place where I can save some time. I never should have thought along those lines, because again, being safe, especially on that second one, is always going to be better in the long run. Not losing time by fucking it up is better than doing it as fast as physically possible. Alright, there's minute 1 elapsed. And I finish. this in the next minute to minute and a half. Excuse me. They threw their items and shit on each other. Excuse me. Need to get through. Don't stop that. Just stop that. Need stop using ability. Bit. And we died to it too, Jesus Christ. Alright, well. Yeah. I thought it was going to be in the 2.5 minute mark. Because, like, if I had actually gotten the damage I needed to there, that would have been 2.5 minutes. Estimation was pretty good. Considering it was mostly based off of feel, not much in the way of actual data or anything. And early. Alright. 3 minutes and 42 seconds. Loss. Failed Dumbo skip. Failed Dumbo skip. Plus fucking around for like a minute and a half afterwards from failing it. Plus dying to it. Eesh. This sure as shit isn't PBing. Let's see. What's the best possible time if I got literally every ounce of everything until the end? A 2:04:43. 2:05 basically is the best I can do. A minute slower than my. Dumb. The second I failed that Dumbo skip, PB was out the window anyway though. They love you. We have about 20 odd minutes left. 16. Lower. Yeah, about 20 minutes left. To 22. Hey. Alright. Well, we're gonna see about getting some new best segments, saving some more time off of our some best, getting some more practice in on end of the world stuff, and just go from there. And next week we will get more practice and some more runs in. After we'll get some practice and some runs in. Keep on chugging until that number reads 1-5 something. Yeah. Alright, decent. Menu on of Mega. Boost. Cover just as we end. That's want. That's fucking terrible timing-wise. Oh, I need to be jumping for my gravities before that point. Less MP going to this than we would like. Definitely not going to be saving time here, but that's okay. The DM out the gate, kind of set that tone. That one was better than PB's, Angel Stars, but not by much. Alright, and Behemoth fight. Let's go. Awesome. 10 seconds. Considering the DM, it's not that bad. Again, we traded off the DM for Angel Stars. Angel Stars lost us less, but trading it off, not overall like 16 seconds or whatever the fuck it is. Us. Right, and OC portal, let's go. We have 24 seconds to save here, theoretically. I think we actually have more than that, but we'll see what we can do. Floppy. Sloppy. Like, right there. Come on. Hold. What the fuck? Ugh. My god. This is such a bad fight. Such a bad fight. I don't even know everything I did wrong there. Oh, alright. I'm with that menu, which made it faster than recent times. That one was decent. Let's see if we can get... Okay, Dark Balls and Invisibles. Alright. Got DM'd once, but honestly not too bad, considering the whole jump away situation. Either of them died. I got my MP in a decent spot. We're good. Good-ish. We should save a little bit of time here, but definitely not the full 32 seconds that I have to save. Level up on this wave clear. Or next wave clear? Next wave clear. AP up. Really? Did I get it during the interval thing? I guess I probably got it there. I'm kind of really impressed that I had that much extra XP, I guess. Alright, pretty good menu there. Alright, Ansem, one, let's go. Alright, well, that was a shit fight. Oh well. Okay. Alright, and Dark Side 3. That was fucking... Bad comboing. The fact that that was still within range of what my PB did, that's just sad. Come on. I need to hit him one more time. And get a third stagger and then the R's. That was my bad. Oh. I thought I still had one more action on him. Oh well. Double DM'd. Alright, well. It is what it is. I mean, PB died ages ago, so. This is all practice. Good to know. Oh, okay. Jesus. Alright. This is just where we're getting all our deaths out, apparently. I think part of it's because we're just not fucking caring at this point, which is fair, but not a good way to get improvement. Did it actually go? No, of course it didn't. Terribly shocked by that. There goes extra ether. Push back here because we're low on that magic menu thing. Okay. Alright, that out of the inventory. Core was still garbage, but slightly better garbage. Okay. We got an MP for this. Alright. On we go. That. Alright, well, that is the GG's. The end game was not too bad. Let's see. If we didn't fuck around and find out, what would this have looked like? Okay. We take out the death at Ansem 3. We take out the death at... or the double DM at Ansem 2. That's 1 minute. Minute and 40. Make Chernobog a little less stupid. 220. Get rid of the death. Yeah. Combo skip nonsense at Behemoth. That's 340, so 6 minutes right there. That can't be right. Or yeah, I can, because I lost 6.5 at the end. Okay, so that's 6 or 6.5 minutes there. 3-2 is trash. Death at Dragon Mal. Lost us 25 on top of the available save there. God. It is what it is. I do have to be getting going though. Thanks to everybody who stopped by. Got some new blues. We're gonna keep pushing these 2 segments in particular. Definitely go faster, as well as the LSB one. These 3 for sure. This one for sure. And the Jafar was a pretty legitimate, nice new blue, as was the PC one. Yeah, still definitely all over the place. Our opening is definitely a little bit better. Practicing on the box stuff was a good call. Best times. Anyway, we may be back tomorrow afternoon with a run. We'll see. See what is going on around the house. But for now, we're gonna head off. Thank you again to everybody who stopped by. And good luck to anybody else who does a run. And when the next time I see you. Have a good night or day, whatever the position you might be in. Peace out, y'all.